Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my perfect chocolate fudge brownies recipe. So we are going to get started by cracking 2 eggs into a medium bowl, and then into that we're going to add 5 1/8 cup of cocoa powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of espresso powder, which will just enhance that chocolate flavor, and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So brownies were actually originated in the US, and the story goes that a woman forgot to add her baking powder, or she didn't add in enough flour, and that resulted in a dense, fudgy brownie. So we are just going to mix this all together until it is fully combined. It'll be a little bit like a thick paste. So we are not only trying to achieve a dense, fudgy product, but we also want to have a nice shiny crust. So in order to do that, we are going to start by melting 8 tablespoons of butter. So once it is melted, we are going to add in 1 1/8 cup of sugar, and this is vital to creating that shiny crust, as it is a result of the dissolved sugar in the brownie and the egg migrating to the surface as they bake, and then the sugar melts and the egg white joins it to create a thin, delicate layer of meringue. And by dissolving the sugar before in the butter, it will make sure that it has an easier time forming that crust. So we're going to add this mixture in hot to the egg and cocoa powder mixture that we mixed earlier. And then we're just going to once again beat that until smooth, and it should take about 3 minutes until everything is incorporated. And then we are going to scrape the sides down, and then I add in 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour. And I like to just fold this in. And then we are going to add in 1 cup of chocolate chips. Now this is also very important for achieving that nice shiny crust, as they provide additional fat and sugar, which helps form that signature crust. And then we are going to take our pan. I'm using a 9 by 9 inch pan, and then I buttered it very well just to make sure that nothing would stick. And for a good fudgy brownie, the ratio has to be a higher amount of fat, which means your butter and your chocolate, to your flour. So just having that extra fat in the pan can help as well. So I just spoon it in evenly, and then I try to spread it out to all corners. Because this batter is so thick, it does not spread out as much as you might expect it to, so you want to spread it as evenly as you can. And then we are going to bake this at 350 degrees for 28 to 32 minutes until the edges feel set and the center still looks moist, but it should not be undercooked. So once pulled out of the oven, we're just going to let these cool for at least 15 minutes before cutting them. And as you can see, we have achieved that beautiful shiny crust, and it also looks even like it has been marbled a little bit. So once it is cooled, you can see that it went down a bit in the center, and that's because it's so dense that all of the air has left the brownie. And then I just cut it into 9 squares. You could definitely cut more out of them, but that's what I decided to do. And there you have it. A very simple dessert that is delicious, fudgy, and pretty impressive with that shiny top. Thank you so much for watching. As always, the recipe will be in the description below, as well as on my website, bakingwithbrie.com. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos, and feel free to leave in the comments below any recipes you would like to see. Bye!